Have you been experiencing unexplained health issues lately? Gluten intolerance might be the culprit behind your discomfort. Gluten intolerance, also known as non-celiac gluten sensitivity, is a condition in which your body reacts negatively to the consumption of gluten, a protein found in wheat, barley, and rye. In this video, we'll explore 8 signs that could indicate you're gluten intolerant and provide insights into understanding and managing this condition. Before delving into the signs, it's important to grasp what gluten intolerance entails. Gluten intolerance is not the same as celiac disease, an autoimmune disorder triggered by gluten ingestion. While celiac disease can cause severe damage to the small intestine, gluten intolerance primarily manifests as a collection of symptoms without the accompanying intestinal damage. Common symptoms of gluten intolerance. 1. Digestive issues. One of the most common indicators of gluten intolerance is digestive problems. Individuals with gluten intolerance may experience bloating, abdominal pain, diarrhea, constipation, and gas after consuming gluten-containing foods. 2. Skin problems. Gluten intolerance can often manifest through various skin conditions. Conditions like dermatitis, herpetiformis, eczema, psoriasis, and chronic urticaria have been associated with gluten sensitivity. If you notice unexplained rashes or itchy skin, gluten intolerance may be a contributing factor. 3. Fatigue and brain fog. Feeling constantly tired or experiencing difficulty concentrating and poor memory could be signs of gluten intolerance. These symptoms often arise due to the body's inflammatory response to gluten, which can affect energy levels and cognitive function. 4. Joint and muscle pain. Gluten intolerance can trigger inflammation throughout the body, leading to joint and muscle pain. If you frequently experience achy joints or unexplained muscle soreness, gluten intolerance might be a factor worth considering. 5. Mood and mental health changes. Gluten intolerance can also affect your mental well-being. Symptoms such as depression, anxiety, mood swings, and irritability have been linked to gluten sensitivity. The connection between the gut and brain, often referred to as the gut-brain axis, plays a role in this relationship. 6. Headaches. Persistent headaches or migraines could be an indication of gluten intolerance. Gluten sensitivity can trigger inflammatory responses, leading to headaches in susceptible individuals. Keeping track of your symptoms and dietary patterns can help identify if gluten is a potential trigger. 7. Nutrient deficiencies. Gluten intolerance can interfere with nutrient absorption, potentially leading to deficiencies. Common deficiencies associated with gluten intolerance include iron, calcium, vitamin D, and vitamin B12. Regular blood tests can help identify these deficiencies and guide appropriate supplementation. 8. Weight fluctuations. Unexplained weight loss or weight gain can be perplexing, and gluten intolerance could be a hidden factor. Individuals with gluten intolerance may experience changes in weight due to the impact on their digestion and nutrient absorption. If you suspect you might be gluten intolerant, it's essential to seek proper diagnosis and testing. While there is no specific medical test to definitively diagnose gluten intolerance, several methods can help determine if gluten is causing your symptoms. One approach is an elimination diet, where you remove all gluten-containing foods from your diet for a period of time, typically 2 to 4 weeks. Monitor your symptoms during this period and note any improvements. Then, reintroduce gluten-containing foods and observe if your symptoms return. If you experience a negative reaction upon reintroduction, it could suggest gluten intolerance. Another option is antibody testing. Blood tests can measure certain antibodies, such as anti-gliadin antibodies and anti-tissue transglutaminase antibodies, which can indicate gluten sensitivity. However, it's important to note that these tests may not always provide definitive results and should be interpreted alongside clinical symptoms and dietary responses. It's crucial to distinguish between gluten intolerance and celiac disease, as they are distinct conditions. Celiac disease is an autoimmune disorder triggered by the ingestion of gluten, resulting in damage to the small intestine. In contrast, gluten intolerance primarily involves non-celiac individuals experiencing adverse symptoms without the accompanying intestinal damage. If you receive a diagnosis of gluten intolerance, the most effective way to manage the condition is by adopting a gluten-free diet. This means eliminating all sources of gluten, including wheat, barley, rye, and any products derived from them. Fortunately, there is a wide range of gluten-free alternatives available in stores and online. When following a gluten-free diet, it's crucial to read food labels carefully and be aware of hidden sources of gluten. Gluten can often be found in processed foods, sauces, condiments, and even medications. By maintaining a strict gluten-free diet, you can alleviate symptoms and improve your overall well-being. Conclusion. Recognizing the signs of gluten intolerance is key to understanding and managing this condition. From digestive issues and skin problems to fatigue, joint pain, and mood changes, the manifestations of gluten intolerance can be diverse. If you suspect gluten intolerance, consult with a healthcare professional for proper diagnosis and testing. By adopting a gluten-free diet, you can take control of your health and alleviate the symptoms associated with gluten intolerance.
Thank you for watching, and please click the like button and subscribe.